This is the plaintiff, Jerry Hill Posner. She says the defendant, a flim-flam jeweler, sold her a fake Cartier watch, and she's fuming mad about it. She paid full price for an authentic Cartier, and the defendant would have gotten away with it, but it stopped working. And once an authorized Cartier repairman opened it, the fake was revealed. She's suing for $5,000, the amount she's due. This is the defendant, Stephen. He says he doesn't believe the watch in question today is the watch he sold the plaintiff. They've been in business for 13 years and have never, ever sold a fake watch. He'll say it over and over again. He does not sell or work on fake watches. End of story. He's accused of ticking off a customer.
Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome.
Okay, Jerry Posner, you are suing Stephen. You've asked us not to use your last name or the name of the jewelers. So Stephen, and you are the owner of the jewelry store.
Yes.
Okay, for $5,000 for selling a counterfeit Cartier tank watch to you some years ago. All right, what's going on?
Well, March 17th, 2003, my long-awaited gift of a Cartier watch was going to come to pass.
Gift from whom?
From my husband.
Okay.
And we went to the mall and found a jewelry store that sold the watch. We spoke with the gentleman there, the owner, and we bought the watch. And the next day or two after that, the stem pulled out of the watch as I was trying to set it. Although it was an automatic watch and I really shouldn't have had to have done that, I did. And I bought the watch back to him, and he said no problem. He would fix it. He gave me a little ticket. I took the ticket.
Now, it wasn't actually this gentleman who you dealt with, right?
No, it wasn't him.
Okay, go on.
I believe it was his father, from what he
Okay.
told me. And he gave me the ticket. I picked the watch up a couple of days later, and the same thing happened a half a dozen more times. And he was very nice.
Throughout the course of
Throughout
the last 7, 8 years?
No, this was a short period of time. And then he suggested to me, he said that actually he could send the watch back to Cartier, but it would take months. Or I could buy this automatic watch winder, and when I wasn't wearing my watch, I could put my watch on it, and it would just automatically keep the watch winding. So I did, and it really didn't have another problem with the watch. It never really kept good time until...
But it looks really...
It looked great.
Killer.
Okay, it was killer. And
How much did you pay for the watch?
The watch was $2,400.
Okay.
And then when I guess it was May of this past year, 2010, I was with my girlfriend, who's a jeweler in Fort Lauderdale, where I live, and the watch, again, the stem, it stopped, and I went to pull the stem out, the stem pulled out again, and this time the second hand fell off. So she said, you know what, we'll just take it by the store, we'll have my watchmaker who's certified to look at and repair Cartier as well as other fine watches. And when we brought the watch in, he said, I can't work on this watch, it's a fake, it's a copy.
Did he do that just by looking at it, or did he open it up?
No, he opened it up.
And confirmed that it was in fact a fake?
Correct.
You've had the watch since 2003. Mm-hmm. When you learned that it was a fake, what did you do? I
went to the jewelry store. They had changed their location. They were now inside the mall. I guess business was good. And I asked if the owner was there, and he said that he was the owner. I said, well, is there another gentleman that was here? And he said, well, that must have been my father. I said, well, is he here? And he was deceased.
Okay.
So I asked him to take a look.
Do you have the original receipt from the purchase of the watch?
I have the original receipt.
Did you show it to him?
Yeah, I bought everything. I bought the watch, I bought everything that I have here today.
And that's the watch? The box that the watch came in, the manual and everything else that came with the watch.
Right, the stamp from...
certificate of authenticity papers, and the receipt from their store.
Correct.
And did you bring him proof that the watch was fake, or you didn't need to?
Well, no, I didn't need to, because I said to him, I bought this watch from, here, and it's not real. It's not a genuine Cartier watch. And he said to me, you didn't buy that watch here. And he took the watch and he looked at it and he said, well, it is a copy, it is a fake, but we do not deal in fake watches. We are reputable. And he pointed to a sign that said something, and I said,
we are reputable? What did the sign say?
that they sell Cartier and
Right.
other fine. It's a beautiful store,
Right.
you know, although I was treated like I was a criminal. And
Why do you say that?
Because he started using vernaculars,
Such as?
you know, words that I just don't, I don't use.
I want to know what you're saying. I don't. That's
Okay.
your conclusion. I don't know if you're being sensitive or if.
No.
Okay, so I need to know what you're.
swear. He was saying, you know, you need to get, you know, that out of here, and other words in an open store.
Okay.
And
Were there other customers?
There were other people, but they were off to the side.
Were they hearing?
I don't know how they could have not heard it.
And so what did you do after that?
So I said, look, I'm a productive member of society. I live in the same house for 16 years. I don't make a habit of buying things and then bringing it back 7 years later and saying it's counterfeit. It's not what I do. And all I want to do is get what I paid for. Can you work with me? And he would not work with me. He told me I'd have to sue him, and that
So
when
you
I
obliged.
did.
Okay, so here we are. She sued you, and so talk to me. Tell me your side.
I'm kind of in shock from the whole thing. I didn't sell her the watch.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I didn't sell her the watch originally. And I remember from a year and a half ago that it was like a 1-minute conversation that she came into my store and she basically said, I want a new watch.
Okay.
And I said, if you're claiming that, I never used any swear words or nothing to her. It was only, I vaguely remember it being just a 1-minute conversation. I said, if you're claiming that that is a fake watch, we did not sell you that. We have never sold a fake
but do
watch.
you know by looking at it that it's the fake?
No, I never opened it or anything.
You never. A customer's telling you that something happened, that
But
this
she
is
was-
what happened.
she
that you
was
told me there, and
accusing
you didn't
me-
open it to see it?
No, because she was accusing me that it was a fake watch.
Right.
And I said,
and you didn't open it to take a look to see if it was a fake watch? Is this a
No.
fake watch? You tell me. Go ahead. You can bring it over.
some of them are hard to tell until you do open it.
He did
You
take
have
the
this-
watch. He did take the watch from
Hold on
me.
a second. You have the statement from the Cartier certified jeweler who opened it
Yes.
up and said it was fake. Right? May I see that? I mean, I don't want you to do something you're not comfortable doing. If you don't have the skill to look at that and tell if it's fake or real, then just say so.
Not from just looking at it.
Okay.
And I would have to open up the watch and look at the inside
Did
of
you
it.
ever offer to open up the watch while you had a customer telling you all this stuff?
No, it didn't.
Okay.
Even, it didn't. Never got that
Did
far.
she
because
bring you the certificate from the
No.
other place? Okay.
I've been in business for 14 years, and nobody has ever even accused me of anything like this. I sell thousands of watches. I even sell watches on the internet through eBay, where there's a lot of people looking to take advantage of people, and I've never even been
I'm not
accused
saying-
of
Hold on.
anything
This
like
is not
this.
your turn. Go ahead.
Now, the reason why I'm saying that this is not my watch is when we sell a brand new watch, we write a receipt, then we write the customer's name and the sales date on the warranty. And if you can plainly see on the receipt, it says the watch was bought March 17th, 2003, and on this warranty, it's dated December 12th, 2002.
Right. It's not a warranty that your store provided.
This
What
is
you're
not
looking
our
at-
store warranty,
That's
no.
right. That's a store in South America.
No, it says,
Yes, it
it
is.
looks like it says
Read-
Barcelona.
Joyeria. Does it say Barcelona? Because
Yeah.
I saw it saying,
It says
when I
Barcelona.
ran it on the computer, Joyeria da Oro,
No, it says
San
Barcelona.
Ignacio, CA, it gave me the store in South America, but you're telling me
I'm looking
that
at it here. It looks like it says
it's
Barcelona.
Barcelona. Okay, so what it
I don't
looks
know
like,
anybody in
well,
Barcelona.
you don't know anybody in Barcelona.
Yeah.
But what we have here, it sounds like, is a situation where someone bought it in Barcelona or so, wherever the heck it is, and sells it to your father, and your father sells it to her.
No,
Because that's
then
the
it-
only reason for the discrepancy. It's
then
not
it-
that she forged documents.
It would be a pre-owned watch, not a new
Well,
watch.
unless you sold it to your father, and your father had it there. That's I mean, what does that mean? Are you an authorized Cartier
No.
seller? Oh,
No.
okay. So then, how is it that you're even selling Cartier watches?
Well, we get them
From who?
authorized dealers.
Right. And so the authorized dealer is the foreign store that's on that warranty. That's why there's a date of 12/2, and then 3 months later, it's sold to her.
We do
What about
not-
that isn't supposed to jibe? That receipt from your store is not forged.
No, nor does the receipt say that that is the watch that was bought.
What does the receipt say, and who fills out the receipt?
It does not have the serial number of that watch on my receipt.
What serial number does it have?
It doesn't have one.
Oh, okay, but I should hold that against her,
No.
that you guys didn't write a serial number on the sales receipt.
No, but how can you hold it against me?
And welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So the fact that there's no serial number on the receipt, the defendant's saying that's not my problem. Is it his problem?
Yes, it's his problem,
Why?
because he should take the responsibility for it.
Well, is it his responsibility if he's selling the watch?
It's his responsibility. He should be accountable for what he's selling.
So she gets the money back, and as far as, you know, the defendant sold a fake watch to her.
Yes.
Fair enough. Going inside the courtroom.
How can I not hold it against you? I have a receipt from your store selling the lady a Cartier. I have the Cartier. I know that it's fake because I have an affidavit from a certified Cartier dealer who says it's fake. I have the receipt is from your store. I mean, look. Okay, it says Cartier. It says Tank. It just doesn't have this. We didn't write a serial number, so we win, Judge. Are you kidding me?
How can you prove that that is the watch that I sold her in 8 years?
It's good enough for me.
But in
Because
8 years?
I can't imagine she bought two $2,400 Cartier Tank watches from your store. It's probably this one.
She also
Sometimes when it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, and quacks like a duck, you know what it is? It's a duck. You do understand that the proof is really insurmountable for you. She bought the watch from you, and the watch is a fake. And, I mean, you know, if your defense is going to be that's a real watch, I would imagine you'd take more than 30 seconds at a counter to tell her something more than what you said. You're like, oh, it was a 1-minute conversation a year and a half ago. Why should... In fact, one of the things you say in your answer to the complaint is the statute of limitations is passed, just so that we're clear. 6 years is a statute of limitation for a criminal case. It's absolute. 4 years is the statute of limitations for theft on a civil case. And it's 4 years that run from the date of the discovery. So if she was fooled until May of 2010, she has 4 years from May of 2010.
Okay.
You are suing for $5,000. Why $5,000?
I can't replace the watch
Why not?
because if
I went on eBay and I found 6 watches that were used Cartier tanks. I mean, because that's what, you know.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So $5,000 would be what? I know it's a statutory maximum, but
well,
what else
no,
is
it's
it?
a replacement cost to buy a new, which is what I thought I was.
Okay.
Which actually it's $5,500, and I went on Cartier because you know what? To me, I don't want to buy anything unless I buy it from the Cartier store. I just feel like that way I'm absolutely sure to get a real watch.
Do you have proof that it's $5,000 to get the new
Yes, I went on their website. I actually called Cartier and asked them and spoke with them. I spoke with Mona from Cartier on 9/18.
See, I'm not sure that it's fair to tell you that it's a used watch because you never got what you paid for, which was a new watch. So it seemed, usually in this situation, I'm looking at the litigant saying you have to understand it's the depreciated value of the, but if you bought a new watch and never had one, then you never got to use the watch to depreciate it. Okay, it's actually more than $5,000. All right, was there anything else that you wanted to say?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't understand it because
I don't know
even
how
if she came
I
into
can
my
explain it better.
even if she came into my store a year and a half ago, why did she choose to sue me a year and a half later, not
She
back
can do
then?
that.
I don't
That's
know.
not-
After
that's
8
not-
years, none of this makes sense to me.
You know, oh yeah, you want to answer him so he can sleep at night? Why did you wait a year and a half?
Well, you know, I had to put it all together, and
Okay, that's the answer. All right, I find in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of $5,000. That's my verdict.
thank you.
Just a second, let's discuss that, because I'm not releasing this watch back to anybody. This is contraband, and so I'm disposing of it. Got it?
Let's see what the defendant has to say about this coming out on losing end of this case. What's your reaction to this?
I'm in disbelief.
You're shocked
Yeah, I'm shocked. Yeah.
that your store would sell
We did
that.
absolutely nothing.
How can you be so sure you didn't?
Because we don't buy watches from anybody like that. And if it was, it would have been listed as a pre-owned watch if we did buy it from the public.
So where'd she come up with this story then?
I have no idea.
Just made it up to get you?
I think so, yeah.
All right, right around the corner there. Follow Officer McIntosh there. All right, come on in here. Why'd you make up this story just to nail him?
Oh, I couldn't make something up like this.
No?
No.
Well, you could, but
You know, I just have better things to do with my time. I was really looking forward to getting a nice watch. And what I got was a fake, an imitation, and justice was served.
do you buy that they didn't know about it?
You know, I think that it's possible that they bought the watch and didn't realize it, but over the 6 times that I brought it back to be repaired, I think somewhere in those 6 times they realized it and they didn't own up to it.
Harvey.
Here's the thing, this is not fraud, it's a mistake, but the mistake gives the plaintiff the right to undo the contract, pure and simple. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.